Whenever you're ready.
Welcome to Leander, Texas. We are in the Lions Den, home of the Leander Lions, for tonight's basketball matchup between the Leander Lions and the Hendrickson Hawks. I am Mark Sickles. I'll be your play-by-play commentator. Chuck Kracy is assisting me. He's here tonight on color.
Hi, everyone.
And the board and the controls and the camera. So if any of those go wrong, yell at Chuck. Tonight's game is being broadcast on SHN Sports. You can follow our games this season at shnsports.com. Your team, your broadcast. We do have an audio and video link for the basketball games. The video link is password protected. You'll have to get the permission from the Booster Club or myself or Chuck Kracy for that. Otherwise, you can listen online. Leander comes in with an overall record of 6-4 in non-district play and 1-1 in district play, beating Stony Point 52-38 and losing a close game to Cedar Ridge 54-51, which was a great game this past couple days ago.
Yeah, the Lions had a heck of a fourth quarter in making a comeback and really within a couple of just missed shots of tying that ball game.
Hendrickson is 10-3 in non-district play and 2-0 in district play, beating Round Rock Westwood 70-52 and Vandergrift 51-37. So we're expecting another good game tonight. Two of the top teams in this district. And we're about to go. Real
quick,
go ahead.
They hear that score of Vandergrift taking a loss from Hendrickson. It kind of put a little bit of fear in Lion fans. Don't worry, Greg Brown wasn't playing in that game. He's currently injured for Vandergrift. And, of course, he's the returning district MVP.
Yep. So we're going to go off real quick. We'll do the national anthem, and we'll be back for the opening lineups.
Tonight, we'd like to welcome the Hawks from Hendrickson High School. They're coached by Dustin White, assisted by Kevin Kracy and David Morris. Here's the starting lineup for the Hawks. A 6'1" senior, number 5, C. Walk. A 6'5" senior, number 15, Garrett Dulabon. 6'4" junior, number 35, Deuce Hester. A 6'3" senior, number 23, Isaac Bullard. And a 6'8" senior, number 3, Dylan Dessou. Good luck, gentlemen. And now, get ready to get loud. This is the starting lineup for your Leander Lions. A 6'2" senior, number 1, Kai Wilson. 5'11" senior, number 2, Leander. 4, senior, number 4, Logan Clark. A 6'3" senior, number 5, Hunter Stevens. The 6'5" sophomore, number 35, Noah Brocado. For 16 years, the Lions have been coached by Clint Bradley. He's assisted by Michael Booth, Jeremy Fry, and Casey Schedule. Let's play some Lions basketball.
Can you hear me at all? There we go. Well, here we are getting ready for tip-off. We have some really tall players out there for the Hendrickson Hawks. We have a 6'8" player, Disu, and a 6'5" player, Dullabin. For Leander, we have Robledo at 6'5". So we have Robledo jumping against Disu.
Robledo's got some ups, but he's going to have to get a little extra up.
I think he may. We'll see what happens here. Leander is in white on white, going right to left as you're listening to the broadcast. And Hendrickson is blue on blue, going left to right. So they take the ball, dribble over to the right side, off to Hester, top of the key. Kicks it over to Walk on the left side. Looks to go inside, number 23, Bullard. Gets it to number 3, Disu. Shot is up and it's good. 2-0 Hendrickson.
Yeah, that was a nice stroke there to his jump shot.
So Sisson gets it across half court over to Stevens. Into Logan Clark. Looks inside, back out to Stevens. 3-point line. Far corner, drives in. Goes in low. Reverse layup, no good by Kai
Good job of getting that above the defenders there.
Bullard brings the ball down. Out to Disu for 3, and it's good.
Quick timeout there by the Lions.
5-0 lead with 7:09 left here in the first period. Disu, 2-pointer and a 3-pointer coming right off the bat for the Hendrickson Hawks, and Leander had one shot down low. Little reverse layup off the rim by Kai Wilson.
Yeah, Disu got a smooth jump shot as he's demonstrating in his first 2 field goal attempts, knocking both down pretty smoothly.
Yeah, that's someone that we're going to have to keep our eye on tonight. I know he's one of their top players, has a great shot. They're going to have to put a little more pressure on him. So Stevens brings up quickly on the right side over to Sisson in the far corner. Back and forth. Sisson over there on the right wing. Tipped up. Logan Clark. Back out to Stevens, still on the far side.
Good alert play there by Logan.
Looking on the left side to Kai Wilson for 3. It's up. Off the back rim, no good.
Over the back there by Disu, and we could use a few fouls like that.
Let's see what they call here.
Do they call it on Leander?
No, it looks like they called it on number 35, Hester, I believe.
Okay.
Foul on the Hendricksons.
Protecting the tall guy.
So Leander throws the ball in. Up top to Stevens. Over to the corner. Sisson for 3. Off the rim. No good. Rebound by Walk. Kicks it over to the right side to Bullard. Goes into the key. Kicks over to the left corner. Wide open. Disu. No good. Off the back iron. Rebound Hendrickson. They set it up top again.
Nice rebound by Walk.
Bullard kicks it over to Disu. Kicks it down low into the paint. Easy 2-foot shot missed by Hester. Rebound Leander.
Good job by Clark there on the boards.
Down 5-0, 6:08 left here in the first period. Over to Robledo, now over to the left side. 2-pointer. Off the rim, no good by Sisson. And it looks like we're going to have a foul here. Foul on number 1, Kai Wilson.
Yeah, they called it on Wilson. He had that arm extended as he went up for the rebound, and they'll call you on that even if you don't get much of a push, like in that case.
5:50 left here in the first period. Over to the far corner to Walk. Kicks it up to the top. Looks for a long 3. Disu kicks it back out. Down low. Nice give and go.
Looking for a charge there, didn't get the call.
Gets it to number 23, Bullard, who goes in for 2 points, 7-0 Hendrickson. Get over to Kais Wilson, drives into the lane, goes up strong. Oh, lots of contact, and they will call a foul.
You're going to have to. It gets clogged like that. Somebody hit somebody.
Looks like another foul on Hester, I believe.
Line's going to try to break the seal here on the scoring.
Yeah, got to get a couple points here. First one up and good for Kais Wilson, 7-1.
That'll do it.
So Sickles comes in for Robledo.
Sickles showing some range in the game at Cedar Ridge on Friday, getting a couple of long shots.
Wilson's second one short. Rebound by Walk. Kicks it up to the left side. So Bullard has the ball over there, guarded by Stevens. Kicks it around. Up top again to number 3, Disu. Over to Bullard. Looking inside, over to Disu on the right side. Wing, three-pointer. In and out, no good. Easy rebound by number 23, Bullard. Puts it right back up for 2 points. 9-1 right now, Hendrickson. Over to Kais Wilson. Throws it to Landon Sisson off his hands, out of bounds. Turnover.
Pass was a little hot there. You got to be ready for those.
5 minutes left here in the first period. Lots of time left. Leander just needs to buckle down on D.
Really, you just need to settle down. Play
Walk
Leander
for three
line.
on the far wing. It's good.
We play a little Leander line basketball.
12-1 right now, Hendrickson. Working the ball up the court. Sisson gets across half court, being guarded by Disu. Goes in Logan Clark and gets blocked. Rebound by Wilson. Sisson for three, short, no good. Disu with the rebound. Over to Bullard, brings it up on the right side. Drives into the lane, kicks it out to the left corner for three. Walk, no good. Rebound, Logan Clark. Off to Stevens, who tries to get it over to Wilson in the corner, deflected out of bounds. Still Leander basketball.
You got to give credit to Clark. He's battling on the glass for the Lions.
So Sickles getting ready to throw the ball in under the Hendrickson basket. Throws it out to Stevens. Looks in, kicks it over to the near corner, kicks over to the far corner. Sickles for three, it's up, it's good.
Drained it. That's what the Lions need.
12-4, cuts the lead to 8. Move the ball around, they hit the open man, and Sickles was able to drain the three-pointer.
Yeah, it's a matter of just relaxing and working through your offense and playing good, hard defense.
So Bullard up top, being guarded by Wilson. Drives in, Logan Clark. Nice defense. Oh, they get another rebound, Sickles. Now he gets a rebound.
He got a hand on it, too, I think, that second shot.
Over to Stevens, gets it to Sisson. Over to Logan Clark, back out to Sisson. Far wing, backs it back out. Over to Stevens on the left wing. Kai sets a pick. Goes inside Logan Clark. Turnaround jumper. Good, off the glass.
Nice kiss off the glass.
Cut the score in half. 12-6 now.
Clark having a pretty good quarter here for the Lions. Battling the big guys.
So there you go. Hunter Stevens with the steal. Goes in for the layup. Oh, gets knocked away by C. Walk. Looks down the court. And he's a little out of control. That's number 33. Don't have a name for him. A turnover.
He's either Holloman, Williams, Ron, Walker, Lucio, Hayden, DJ, or Hunter.
That's it. We may try and get some of those at halftime. But so Sisson gets the ball, setting up on the near wing over to Hunter Stevens, over to Sickles on the far side. Looks over. Oh, to Zach Meyer, who's now in the game. Gets it over to Wilson. Three-pointer, Sisson. No good, too hard. Rebound. Kais Wilson kicks it over to Sickles. Back over to Sisson, drives in, kicks it out. Hunter Stevens for three. No good.
Good effort on the boards there.
And they are going to call.
Meyer.
Yeah. Scramble for the ball as it was going out of bounds, and they're going to say that Hendrickson knocked it out of bounds. So Leander will keep the ball. Hunter Stevens getting ready to throw the ball in under the Hawks bucket.
You like to see Sisson find his range, and him and Sickles could bring this game close quick.
Sisson dribbles around, gets it into Meyer quick.
Nice.
Nice 8-foot shot for two. It's good.
He didn't even jump much.
No, he didn't. Quick pass. Good assist. Score is now 12-8. 2 minutes left here in the first period.
Shows the importance of a quick release on your shot.
Inside.
Good defense by Meyer.
There we go. Meyer.
And he got the rebound, or the foul trying to get the rebound.
Yeah, great job by Meyer. He had a nice pass inside, but he was able to block him out. He missed a shot and then fouled him when he came down trying to get the rebound.
You know, Coach Bradley loves it when his bench comes in and contributes.
Gets the ball to Sisson across half court, back to Stevens, top of the key. Over to Kais Wilson, free throw line. Drives in hard, goes up for the, and they're going to call a charge, I believe, on Kais Wilson. I believe that's his second foul.
Yeah, Dulabon got in there and got his feet set right around the block. You got to stay in control on those drives.
Disu for three, a long three. It's good.
Showing quite a bit of range.
6'8" players shooting those three-pointers, dangerous on the court. Inside to Meyer, layup, foul, it's good.
Meyer really contributing here off the bench here in the first period. He and Logan Clark, and with the three-pointer from Sickles, keeping the lines here close.
So that was a foul on Garrett Dulabin, number 15. So Robledo comes in for Kais Wilson. Sits down with 2 early fouls.
Meyer knocks this down. It's only a 4-point game.
It's good.
And there it is.
15-11, 1:30 left here in the first period. After the early start by Hendrickson, Leander's able to chip away and get back in the game. Another long three-pointer by Disu. No good. Rebound by Sickles.
Good alert rebound by the shooter.
Gets it over to Sisson to Stevens. Drives on the left side. A little bit of contact. Ball goes out of bounds. Leander ball.
Camera work overshot that. Then the fast break's a little fast for me.
Stevens throwing the ball in. Gets it to Sisson in the corner. Three, quick three off the rim, no good.
He just got to find that range. You like that quick release from him, but he's just got to locate it.
Another rebound by Disu. Bullard being guarded by Stevens up top. Kicks it over to the near wing. Back up top to 25. Over to the far wing. Disu drives around, tries reverse layup. It's good.
Wow, how do you even make that? I guess
Drove
it
around
helps when you're 6'8".
Yeah, it looks like he drove around about 3 Lions there, and good balance, and was able to get the ball up off the backboard and in.
He was up under the board when he laid it in, so good effort by Sickles to keep that from going out.
Ball over to Sickles, spin move, kicks it over to Sisson. Back to Sickles off the knee, back to Sisson.
That was intentional.
Yeah.
A little soccer move.
Over to Stevens, 21 seconds left here in the first period. Looks like they're going to run the clock down for the last shot. Leander trailed by 6 here. Clock down to 11.
It was actually 8-0 at one.
Stevens
one point.
dribbles in, kicks it out. Robledo about half court, picks the ball up. 5, 4, 3, 2, rolling off layup. Oh, it looks like a goaltend. They're not going to call it. That looks like he may call it. I think he's saying that when it was going up, it was getting blocked. I completely disagree from our angle here.
Yeah, that's a tough break for the Lions there. Crowd not happy either.
That was a good job by Robledo going in and getting it to Meyer for the layup. Now they're talking at half court, but I don't think we're going to get the change there. So 17-11.
Not this late. They would have made the decision by now.
17-11 after the first period. So we'll take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be right back. So we are back here for the second period. We're broadcasting on SHNSports.com. Your team, your broadcast. Mark Sickles here with Chuck Kracy.
It's going to be line basketball after the block shot. The controversial no call on the goaltending.
So Andrew Alger's in for Leander, number 11. Gets it to Zach Meyer, the top, over to Stevens on the far wing. Into Robledo down low. Turns around, kicks it back out to Sickles across the top. Andrew drives in. Alger drives in, gets it to Robledo. Lots of ball movement. Robledo up for the shot. In and out. No good. Rebound by number 2. Then he brings it up the court to, Isaac Bullard.
Nice board.
By Robledo. Gets it. Kicks it to Alger, who's bringing it up past half court over to Stevens.
Watch out for Sickles in the corner, and they rotate him out.
Into Meyer. Sickles breaks down. No pass. Hunter Stevens drives in, kicks it over to Sickles for shot on the baseline. It's good. 2 points.
He's feeling it. Get him the ball.
Good pass by Hunter Stevens. Drew the defender in, was able to kick it out to Sickles on the baseline for 2 points.
Solid shot attempt, knocking both of his chances down here.
Looks fine. Layup. No good. Oh. And the ball still goes inbounds. Tried to go in for an alley-oop to
Sickles
Disu.
got a hand on that pass.
Bullard drives in, kicks it out. Oh, it looks like a travel. No travel. Disu up for a shot. No good. Rebound Sickles.
Referee was too mesmerized by the 6'8" guy moving so smoothly to watch his feet shuffle.
Sickles with a long three-pointer. It's good.
He drained it. I told you he's feeling it.
17-16 cuts the lead to 1. So Disu up top kicks it over to number 10, whoever that is. Kicks it over to Disu. Looks to shoot 3. Over to the far wing into the near corner. Disu goes up for 3. Nope, he doesn't want to do that. Kicks over to Bullard.
He didn't want Sickles to block his shot.
Disu drives in, hop step.
There it is.
And they will call the travel.
This isn't Europe.
So Alger about to throw the ball into Stevens. Looks like
that was a Tom Penders jump stop kind of move.
It was. Leander only trailing by 1 right now with 5:47 left in the second period. They've almost made up the difference. Stevens drives in for the layup, uncontested, off the rim, no good.
He had it, and he was waiting for a defender, and he adjusted, and he didn't have to.
Bullard being guarded by kick to the corner for 3. In and out, no good. Robledo with the rebound, and they're going to call a foul.
It's got to go against Hendrickson, right? Nope, they're going to call it on
they're going to call it on
Alger.
Yep, they're going to call him for a push. Knocked the 6'8" man down to the ground.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was a vicious push.
Well, you know, Alger's a real bench press guy.
Three-pointer, Disu. Wow.
Yeah, he's going to be problems all night.
Way back, and he drains it, so it's 20-16. Alger brings the ball up, kicks it over to the right side to Stevens. Throws it back, steal. Over to number 2 on the right side, goes up for the layup, and they're going to call a charge. Great job, Hunter Stevens, getting back and getting his feet set.
The lines are good fundamentally. You got to expect they're going to get down in the lane and get their feet set. They don't always get there on time, but they're going to try. Stevens hustling down.
Stevens bringing the ball up over to Alger on the right side. Over to Sickles on the left side, down to Stevens in the near corner. Cross court, Alger. Oh, tipped ball almost out of bounds, and now it will be.
Good effort by Myers, though, to keep it inbounds and poked out by
by 20,
Hendrickson.
Yeah, 23 Bullard. So Alger on the far side getting ready to throw the ball inbounds. 4:46 left here in the second period. Lions trail 20-16. Alger over on the far wing, far corner. Robledo for 3. In and out.
He's almost there, Robledo. Had a couple rattle out.
So Hendrickson brings the ball up, and there's going to be some early contact.
Before the shot.
Disu out past the three-point line, made his move, and there's going to be a foul on, I believe it's on Alger.
Number 2, Landon Sisson, and number 4,
Well, I would expect neither team's in the bonus, so
Logan Clark and Landon Sisson come back into the ball game. Three-pointer, Disu, it's good.
Wow.
He's almost automatic from that range.
He's a ball player.
Tall player who can drain those threes. Sickles looked like he was about to pull up about 8 feet past the three-point line. Good decision not shooting. Oh, ball across court, steal. Goes in for the uncontested layup, number 2.
Hendrickson stretching that lead back out.
25-16, 3:50 left here in the second period.
He gets Sickles an open shot here. He's feeling it.
Sisson gets it. Drives in, over to Sickles, top court. Now over to Stevens on the left wing. Robledo sets a pick, kicks it over to Sickles.
Yeah, they're breaking down on Sickles as soon as he gets the ball.
Over to Stevens for 3. It's up. It's good.
Boy, that was drained.
Great open shot right there. Hendrickson quickly gets the ball across half court. Disu, another long three-pointer short. Stevens gets the ball. Lots of pressure going up for the layup. Off the rim, no good. Robledo with the tip. Follow-up, it's good. 25-21, Hendrickson. Leander back in the ball game.
Just like that, cutting back into that lead.
Kick it over to the right wing, across court to number 10.
Deep three.
Long three, way over the rim, no good. Ball is on the ground, and he's going to be fouled from behind by number 2, name unknown.
We don't have his name.
We will try and get these names at halftime. We were provided names without numbers, so we apologize.
And they were just, some of them just first names, and some of them last names, some of them just initials.
So here we go. Stevens up top to Robledo, top of the key, turnaround. Shot no good off the front of the rim. Rebound by number 10 for Hendrickson. Across the court to Bullard. Drives down, kicks it over to 12 in the corner. Back to 10 for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound Logan Clark. Up to Hunter Stevens on the right side, looking down low. Kicks it into Robledo. Lots of contact, and they will call a blocking foul on number 2.
Yeah, was he in the motion of shooting? Yeah, they're going to put him on the line.
Yep. Good inside pass by Hunter Stevens to Robledo inside the paint.
These free throws are big here in this ball game. You can't have any misses, or many.
First one is up and good, 25-22, Hendrickson. So number 4 comes in for number 10. For Hendrickson. Robledo at the line. 2:20 left here in the second period. Second one is good.
2-point ball game. Lions with 2:20 left here in the half, cut deep into that Hendrickson lead.
Ball now into number 00, who brings it up just past midcourt. Kicks it over to Disu on the left side. Back over to the right side. Over to Disu. Left wing, over to the right side. Keep moving around the outside. Looking for an open shot. Trying to get it inside, but no one's there. Good defense right now by Leander, cutting off that inside game.
You're going to have to come up with some stops in this ball game.
Inside to 35, who gets a shot at the free throw line. Off the rebound, no good. Rebound Hunter Stevens. Brings it up the right side. Out to Sickles. Up for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Disu.
You still like that shot from Sickles.
Over to 00, back over to the far corner. Three-pointer, it's good.
Wow.
And that is by number 4. Lead is back up to 5. Robledo for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Logan Clark into Robledo. Layup, it's good.
No call there on the contact inside. And
contact both sides, and they're not
could
going to
have
call
been a blocking
anything.
foul, but they're going to let him play here in the last minute, and so then we got a player down.
And that is Disu, who's lying on the ground. I think he got the wind knocked out of him.
Or got hit in those painful places.
So the clock stopped right now. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Actually, he will stay here. He's walking off the court. Looks like he's going to be fine.
Yeah, you just got to catch your breath when something like that happens.
So 3-point game, 1 minute, 10 seconds left here in the second period. Hendrickson brings it across half court, over to Bullard, near side. Over to the far side, over to the far corner, number 4.
Good defense by Robledo out there.
Back to Bullard on the near side. Tries to go inside, nobody's there. Kick it around up top, back over to the near side. Being guarded by Landon Sisson. Moving the ball around outside. They're trying to go inside. Nobody's open. And there is a travel turnover, so Leander gets the ball back, trailing by 3.
Yeah, he hesitated, held the ball a little bit, shuffled that foot. They're going to call it every time, especially here in high school. This is not the NBA.
41 seconds left here in the second period.
Lions going to play for that last shot here, see if they can get a tie or cut it to 1 before the intermission.
So they get it across half court. 28 seconds now left in the half. Back to Stevens on the near side. Kicks it over to Sisson. Near the midcourt line. Back to Stevens.
Got to watch that 5-second violation.
Yep. Back to Stevens. Looks along the left side. 10 seconds into Robledo. Goes up, turnaround jumper, a little short, no good.
Clark almost had that rebound, but they tied his arm up. Let's see what the call is. It's going to be Leander ball.
And it will be number 35, Deuce Hester with the foul.
And the Lions in the bonus here.
So Logan Clark is now at the line. 5.28 seconds left.
Like I said, these free throws vitally important every game, but especially this game. We're playing against a team with a player like Disu.
First one's up, no good. Rebound, Robledo, and they're going to call him for the foul with a push.
That looked like good effort to me.
That did. I didn't see a lot of contact there. So Bullard pushing it up on the right side, travels in. Clock is going down.
Shot up and no good.
Shot was going to be no good anyway, but it was off the rim. So 28-25 after 2 periods of play. Halftime. We'll take a short break and we will be back, but great job by the Lions to battle back. They were down. They were able to cut it close. Then Hendrickson pulled away again, and Lions cut it right back down. So 3-point game at halftime. What do you think, Chuck?
It was a good game by the Lions. It was a game of streaks for both teams. As the Hendrickson opened with that 8-0 run, the Lions battled back. Hendrickson would extend the lead, and then Leander would battle right back. So real quick halftime stats. Let's see here, the numbers. This is a chart I'm not seeing. Okay, these are just team stats for the Lions. They are 6 of 15 on 2-pointers, 3 of 11 from the arc, 9 of 26 overall, and they're 4 of 6 at the stripe. Their efficiency could be better. Obviously, they have 25 points. There are 7 assists, 7 offensive rebounds, 10 defensive rebounds. They've committed 5 fouls. They've had 2 blocks, 2 steals, and turned the ball over 5 times. And so those are your team stats for the Lions.
Yeah, let's see if I can get this to the
individuals.
See if I can figure
See
out.
if you hit the number here, if it'll do it. Start there.
Okay, there we go.
So, yeah, we'll go with number 1 is going to be Kais Wilson. Kais is 0 for 1. Well, he's actually 0 for 2, one of those from the 3-pointer, but he does have 1 point, committed 2 fouls. Number 2 for the Lions, Landon Sisson, is 0 for 5, and he's 0 for 4 from behind the arc. If he heats up, man, the Lions are going to have a lot of points in the second half. Zach Meyer, number 0, he's 2 of 3 with 5 points, and he's got a block as well. Great job off the bench there by Meyer. Next we have, let's see here, I'll move down. Logan Clark, he's 1 of 1. He's got 2 points, he's got a block, and he's got 6 rebounds, 3 on the offensive and 3 on the defensive side of the ball. Number 5 is Hunter Stevens. Hunter has 3 points. He has 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 defensive rebounds, and 1 turnover here. So he hasn't even really heated it up yet. Sickles, number 10, he's 1 for 1 from 2-point land, 2 of 3 from 3-point land with 8 points. He's got 2 defensive rebounds as well. And I would say he's got an altered shot. It might not be a block. No points there for Alger. He does have one foul. And we'll move on down here. Some of these guys haven't gotten in yet. And number 35 is Robledo. He's 2 of 6, 6 points with 2 fouls, 2 offensive and 2 defensive rebounds. And those are your Lions stats here for the first half. We'll go quickly to break here, and we'll be back for the second half. You're listening to Leander Lion Basketball on SHN Sports.
Well, we are back here for the second half of basketball at the Lions Den here in Leander, Texas. Broadcast being brought to you by SHNSports.com. I am Mark Sickles. I'm here with Chuck Kracy, here for another great basketball game. This should be a fun district, Chuck, just by watching some of the games we've had lately. This should be really competitive.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be that way from top to bottom. There's not a team in this district that's unbeatable, and there's not a team in this district that you should think is an easy win. So Lions are going to have their work cut out for them here in the second half with Disu and the rest of the tall Hendrickson Hawks, but just really going throughout district. The Lions can really ill afford to drop many home games, and so one of the keys to district play is to defend your home court. And if you can do that and steal 1 or 2, 3 games on the road, you're right in the mix for a playoff spot, and the Lions are trying to do that. They're 1-1, Henderson 2-0. They're Henderson trying to get that road steal against the Lions here today.
So they get the ball into Bullard. Hendrickson is now going right to left as you are listening. They're in the blue jerseys, Leander in the white. And that is a three-pointer, no good by Disu, one of the few he's missed. And rebound.
It was there. It just rattled out.
Rebound by Sisson, brings it up, gets it to Logan Clark. Drives in, kicks it over to Kais Wilson, left wing. Back out to Sisson, over to Stevens. Walks around top of the key. Looking inside to Logan Clark, he's not there. Around the horn, back over to Sisson for 3. It's up, it's good!
And there it is. You hope he finds that range like that. Tie ball game.
Able to drain that one. Tie ball game with 7:10 left here in the third period. Bullard is bringing the ball up. He's one of the 2 players that will be going on to college next year at this point for Hendrickson. I believe he is going to West Point from our information. And Disu, number 3, I believe he has agreed to go to Vanderbilt.
Yeah, those guys definitely D1 athletes, and I think you'll see a lot of other college-level players out of this district, but even off that Hendrickson squad.
So Disu on the right side gets inside, goes up, off the glass, 2 points.
Tough to defend that.
Stevens kicks it up quickly to Sisson on the right side. Back to Sisson, looks down Logan Clark along the baseline. Lots of pressure. Kicks it over to Wilson in the far corner for 3. It's good.
Lions with their first lead of the day. Here in the second half, early third quarter, Lions take their first lead.
Ball over to Walk, now back over to Bullard. Walk on the far side. Kicks it over to Bullard on the left side. They keep looking inside. Nobody's there. Number 4, Ron, swinging around to get it to number 3.
Shouldn't be that easy to pass it into Disu.
No, it isn't, but a little too hard off the glass. Rebound, Leander kicks it over to Robledo on the far side. And they're going to call a travel, shuffle his feet.
Yep. It'll fake a guy out in a street ball game, and they won't call it, but you can't get away with it here on this court.
5:50 left here in the third. Leander is up now, 31-30. Bullard. Oh, almost a steal, but it was a foul. Tried to reach to get the ball out of Disu's hands, but they're going to call a foul on Sisson. Ball will be out of bounds under the Leander basket.
Sisson's like, I didn't even touch him.
So Bullard has it. Up top of the key. It's good. Another three-pointer by Disu.
You can't give him those open shots like that.
He just makes it look easy out there. Sisson drives in, kicks it out to Stevens for 3. Off the glass, no good. Rebound by number 4, Ron. Gets it to Bullard, who brings it up past midcourt. Kicks it over to, you got to be kidding me, Disu, another 3.
2 in a row.
Hendrickson now up by 5. Kicks it over to Sisson for 3. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Hunter Stevens.
Long
two-pointer off the glass, no good, and it is knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say it's off of Leander.
There could have been a foul on that one. There was quite a bit of contact.
And Coach Bradley will call a timeout here with 4:56 left here in the third period.
Yeah, he just wants to settle his guys down a little bit. They're battling just fine here, only down 5. They had taken their first lead just moments ago. Disu, though, able to knock down 2 big threes for the Hawks here to extend the lead out to 5.
Yeah, it's hard to guard him. Tough to guard him inside, but then when he's outside the three-point line, what do you want to do?
We were watching him shoot the threes in warm-up here at halftime, and his release point is only about shoulder high for him, which is still probably, 6'2" in the air. But, we should be able to get a guy, at least get a hand in his face, if not get a tip of that ball. So, but he's able to smoothly just take the pass and make the shot so quick. You have to almost anticipate that he's going to get that pass to get over there defensively.
Yeah, you almost just have to blanket him wherever he is on the court with a player. And
well, it's like I said, they shouldn't be able to make a pass inside to him like that. There should be 2 guys clogging that passing lane.
So Bullard kicks it over to the far side, back over to Disu. Tries to go up, drives in, and
that was a good job by Kais Wilson to get out on Disu, but they're going to call him for, the forearm. It's kind of a ticky-tack foul call there.
Yeah, he went out to contest a 3. Disu drove into the lane. They're going to call a foul on Wilson for contact. And once again goes in, splits 2 defenders, and gets a layup.
Because the Lions played that pretty well and still unable to stop Disu from getting a basket there.
7-point lead now for Hendrickson. 8 straight points for Disu. Inside, off of looked like it may have gone off the line,
Disu,
and it did.
I think bounds.
That's what I thought. That I saw that too. Disu, they tried to go into Logan Clark, passed a little too far, unable to control it. I thought Disu knocked it on the line, but they're going to say he didn't.
Yeah, as he was trying to save it.
So Meyer is now in for Logan Clark. So Bullard comes up, kicks it over to the far side to number 4, Ron. Long 3, no good. Rebound, Sisson. Comes up, kicks it over inside to Robledo, off the glass to Meyer.
Nice.
Good. Nice give from Robledo to Meyer for 2 points, 38-33.
Meyer, not the tallest of players there in the lane, but he plays taller than he is.
So they get the ball over to Walk. Lots of contact. See who they're going to call the foul on.
And call it on number 35, Noah Robledo.
Another foul. So Sickles is coming in for Wilson.
3:39 left here in the third period.
They get the ball into Bullard. They're going to call it travel. One of the few ways to stop Disu at this point on the court.
Yeah, when he's practicing to be in the NBA. Certainly got the height in the outside shot.
So 3:30 left here in the third. Kicks it over to Sickles. A little bit of pressure. Sickles up top over to Sisson on the far near side. Dribbles in, a little bit of contact. Ball's up and good.
Nice
2 points.
bucket by Sisson.
38-35. They cut it to 3. Bullard being guarded by Stevens. Goes off. Oh, a lot of open three-pointer by Disu, and it's good.
Nice little head fake by Disu. Gets Sisson up in the air.
It's almost like a free throw to him.
Yeah.
Sickles the ball back over to Stevens, now over to Sisson on the far side. Pick and roll to Meyer, no good. Sickles on the near side, contact. Gets it into Logan Clark, into Sickles, being defended. Nice spin move. Oh, back out to Hunter Stevens. Drives in, kicks it to Sickles for outside the three-point line. Drives in, 2-point shot, free throw line. It's good.
Nice job by Sickles.
41-37, 2:28 left here in the third. Bullard on the left side. Let's get a man on Disu. Let's see if we can keep him from getting the ball.
They had Meyer on him for a second, and they're just playing
a little bit. There we go. Tripped over his own man. Steal by Sisson, goes up for the layup. It's good. 41-39. 2:06 left here in the third period. I guess that's one way how to keep the ball from getting to him, have him trip over his own man's legs and have him go down.
Well, you know, as graceful as he looks at times, it is still a contact sport with 10 bodies on the floor. So You're going to fall over guys from time to time.
So Bullard long to Ron.
Wow.
Long three-pointer. It's good.
That was from deep.
Ball over to Sisson on the near side, being guarded by Ron. Oh, nice move. Goes up off the glass. Contact. No good, but he will have 2 shots.
Yeah, a little bit. His momentum affected his shot a little bit as he was going under the basket. He almost knocked that down, but he'll get a couple of here at the stripe, and he's pretty accurate in these free throws.
Sisson at the line, 1:34 left here in the third period. First one is up and good, 44-40.
Lions continuing to battle here against a tough Hendrickson Hawks team.
Next one is up and good. 3-point game, 1:30 left in the third. Hendrickson bringing up the ball right to left. Bullard walks it up, gets near the 3-point line, kicks it over to Walk.
Nice
Steal by
job.
Hunter Stevens. Goes in for the layup. Oh, it's off the glass. No goaltend. You got to be kidding me.
He called a foul? He called it out on who?
I don't get this at all. He went up for the shot. It got blocked off the backboard, and then they're going to say it went out of bounds off of Leander?
I guess. I didn't see that.
This is crazy. I don't understand that call at all. Disu kicks it over to Ron. Disu over to Walk. Back to Bullard. Drives in, gets a little bit of pressure, drives into the lane, tries to go inside. Stolen by Sisson. Hunter Stevens with the ball. Free throw line goes up. It's good for 2. They take the lead, 45-44. 40 seconds left here in the third period. Quick shot over to Ron for 3. No good. Meyer with the rebound. To
Lions
Hunter
with a
Stevens.
chance to go into the fourth period with a lead here. 30 seconds left.
And he walks up, gets a little bit of pressure at midcourt by Walk. Over to Logan Clark, back out to Stevens. 20 seconds now here. 5 count has started. He's able to get past that. Kicks in over to the corner for 3. No good. Shot was
so
by
close.
Sisson off the front rim. 8 seconds left here. Bullard drives in, kicks it over. 3-pointer, contested, and it's good.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Hendrickson ends
Another
up
one
with
by
the lead.
Disu. And that one just rattled around and then fell right back in. But he was contested shot by Stevens. But he was open there in the far side, able to drain another 3-pointer.
Tough break. The Lions had the chance to be leading there into the fourth. And their nemesis tonight, Disu, knocking down yet another 3. He's made so many threes, I'm not sure how many he has.
I'm not sure. We may
It's
try
at
and get
least
a
7.
count if we can.
He had 17 points at half, and he's made at least 3 3-pointers since half.
Let's see if we can get a score update if we can.
Melissa.
How many points D2 has? D2, number 3 on their team. We're going to check and see if we can get an update on how many points he has, just for our own information. So we're getting ready to head into the fourth period now. Leander trails by 2. Okay, we think he may have 6 3-pointers.
Yeah, I was thinking of 7. And I think he's only missed 2.
Yeah, just a handful that he's missed. Most of them have gone in. So here we go. Final period, 8 minutes left here in the ball game. Another close game. Great district matchup here between Leander and Hendrickson. Stevens gets the ball to Logan Clark, looks inside, back out to Stevens on the far side, drives in.
Nice drive.
Layup, it's good, 2 points.
Top ball game. I lost the camera, guys.
47-47.
I'll fix it here.
Ball to Disu, over to number 4, Ron, no good. And they're going to call a foul, I think, on Stevens underneath with the body to get that rebound.
Yeah, Lions forcing a tough shot there in the corner. Sorry about I reached up to move the camera and I hit the tripod and knocked it off the table.
So the ball comes into Bullard. Tries to get it to Disu. Gets it over to him on the far wing. And three contested.
His foot was on the line, it looked like. I mean, the out-of-bounds line.
He caught the ball with Robledo a foot from him. Contested shot and still drained the three-pointer. So Stevens up for two. Shot off.
Oh, that's tough.
The rim bounces over the back of the glass. So
off the top there.
So no good, and there will be a ball out of bounds. Turnover. So Disu throws the ball in. 7:14 left here in the fourth period. Lions trail by 3, 50-47. Kick it over to the far wing. Back up to Bullard up top. Drives in. Robledo gets around him. Throws it down low. The foul by Sickles.
That's a good foul, though. I mean, he had a layup about a foot away. He probably would have made it if Sickles didn't foul him. And so, you know, you'd rather force him to knock a couple down here at the stripe to get those points.
And the foul was on Sickles, but Deuce Hester will go to the line with 7 minutes left here in the final period.
It was a good job by the Hawks in ball rotation there. See?
In and out.
The positive of the foul there. And that, you know, sometimes you're like, oh, we got called for a foul, but it's a good foul.
I'd rather make him earn it at the stripe.
Heck yeah. And already it's a 50% better result. Let's see if it goes to 100%.
Second one was up, no good. Long ball, back rebound. He was able to get the rebound. No one blocked him out. So Disu drives in, foul, contest off the glass, and it's good.
There's not a whole lot you can do to defend that.
So a lot of...
Yeah, the free throw didn't even hit the rim, and the shooter rebounded it. I don't know if that's legal.
So the shot is good, so now it is
6-point game.
6-point game, 53-47, 6:52 left here in the fourth period. Stevens brings the ball up.
Got him right where we want him.
Gets it over to Sisson on the far side, sets a pick, drives in.
See?
Drop shot, it's good.
Nice
Sisson for
teardrop.
2. Yep. 53-49. Bullard over to the near corner. Kicks it across to DC. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, missed that one. Rebound, missed. He drove in number 10. That was Lucio, turned it over. Robledo picked it up.
Disu's shooting from the Lakeline Mall.
He is. So Stevens up top over to Kais on the far side. Wilson drives in. Contact, and they're saying he traveled. I didn't
Coach
see
Bradley
his foot
doesn't
shuffle at
like
all.
that either. Upset, you can tell.
So ball comes in, 6 minutes left here in the fourth period. 53-49 Hendrickson. Leander needs to get a couple defensive stops right here. Ball over to the far corner, three-pointer. No good. Have a little bit of contact here. Let's see who they're going to call it on. Number 12, that is Caden. I don't know if that's a last name or a first name. That's all we have, Caden with a K.
Sounds like a last name, but these days, who knows?
So ball is thrown in. Hunter Stevens bringing the ball up past half court. Gets it into Logan Clark, top of the key. Out to Sisson. Dribbles around, looks for three. No good. Stevens over to Clark, back to Stevens for three. It's up. It's good.
Deadly.
53-52. 5:28 left here in the fourth. Ball stolen.
They got a foul call.
Yeah, they've got to call a foul on number 12, Caden. The ball hit off his chest and chin, and then I guess Logan Clark was able to grab it. Then they'll call the foul on Caden. So he goes down and sits down, and they're going to bring, looks like number 5 in, C. Walk.
5:20 left in the game.
Ball over to Sisson, being guarded closely by Lucio. Turns around, looks for the shot, no good. Over to Kais Wilson for three. It's up. It's
nice. Good. Dagger.
55-53, 5 minutes left here in the fourth. They get the ball in. Hendrickson does and move it across half court. It's basically been Bullard and Disu tonight. They get the ball looking to Disu, top of the key. Bullard drives in. A little bit of contact, spin move. Out to the top of the key to number 5, Walker. Disu goes in the lane, lots of contact, out for three. No good.
Nice battle for the board by Robledo.
Great job. Way to get that rebound, so they get the ball over to Sisson. Walks it across half court. 4:30 left now in the fourth. Get the ball, Kais Wilson on the near wing. Drives into, kicks it back out to Logan Clark. Robledo. Sisson now has it. Drives in, lots of contact, no foul. Kais Wilson comes across, shoots at top of the key, no good.
It was a good job by Sisson to stay in control there.
Walker brings the ball, Walker brings the ball up, gives it to Lucio. Now over to Bullard. Back to Walker. Over to Disu, drives in. Oh, that's about 3 steps.
Yeah.
No call whatsoever.
They were just watching him. That's a tie ball game.
Wow.
As a timeout's called. And he's over there asking for a foul on top of that. I think the referee ought to say, look, we let you walk 3 giant steps.
Well, we have a tie game here.
Yep.
55-55.
A little under 5 minutes left in the ball game, too. It's going to go down to the wire.
Yeah, it's going to basically be who can hit those key shots and who won't have any turnovers.
Rebounds are going to be key. Free throws, obviously, if you get to the stripe. The Lions only receiving 1 foul away from being in the bonus.
That's big if we can get to the bonus and get to the line and get
try
to
to
earn
force
those points.
contact. Yep.
Earn those points.
Basketball team getting some support from the cheer squad cross court here.
Yeah, good student section, good crowd
Pretty decent
tonight.
Crowd, yeah. For a cold night, it's hard to get people out once they get home in the evening, and we try to provide this service for the fans that are mostly out of town, or the parent that's at work that can't get off. It's not really for the guy that's at home across the street.
No,
get out of your house, come up here to the gym and cheer on your Lions.
Yeah, get your butt in the seat over here.
This is for Grandma and Grandpa in Oklahoma or whatever,
And my daughter just got back from college. She walks in, so
just in time to see the victory.
So here we go. 3:49 left here in the fourth. Leander has the ball. They throw it in, going left to right. Hunter Stevens, a little bit of pressure, bringing the ball up. Gets it over to Robledo on the left side, looks inside. Throws it almost, lots of contact.
Disu just hammered Logan Clark.
Well,
it's hard to knock Logan Clark to the ground. He's a big guy.
Guess it's a little payback when Alger knocked him to the floor. So
that should be
here
7. He should go to the bonus.
I don't know what they don't have it up on the board. So they get the ball into Clark. Now Stevens at top of the key, over to Sisson, far corner. Back up top.
Lions working a little clock here, too.
Hunter Stevens dribbles around to Logan Clark. 3-pointer. Stevens, it's good.
Deadly.
58-55, 3:20 left here in the fourth. Let's see if we can put a little pressure on Hendrickson. Bullard brings the ball, being guarded by Leander tight. Here we go, Robledo. Disu for long 3-pointer. It's good.
Wow, he just matched it.
58-58. Now under 3 minutes here. Sisson with the ball. Top of the key being guarded by number 2, Williams. Over to Kais Wilson. Gets it across. Gets it into Logan Clark. Lots of contact.
Yeah.
Foul. It's off the glass, and it's good.
And one, baby.
Great job by Logan Clark posting
that should
up
put the
inside.
Lions in the bonus anyway, though, for future infractions by the Hawks.
They're going to say 6 fouls right now.
Well, they haven't updated it. It was 6 before that foul.
And the free throw off the glass.
That's how he plays it.
Nice style on that one. 61-58. Leander up by 3.
I think I saw him call it.
So Bullard kicks it over to Williams. To Disu. Inside, lots of, and a nice block by Robledo off the glass. Kicks it up to Sisson on the left side. Looks to take the 3, slows it down. Leander is up by 3 right now with 2:20 left here in the game. Get it to Stevens on the far side.
Yeah, slow it down. Take a good shot, work it around.
Sisson on the right side drives in. 2-point shot, it's good.
That was it. Sisson open from 12 feet all day long.
Nice shot. He has found his range in the second half, and he's been draining them. So Leander is now up 63-58, 2:09 left here in the fourth. 6 fouls right now for Hendrickson and 5 fouls for Leander.
I'll take that setup all day. Sisson, 15 feet, nobody in his face. Yep. Give it to me.
Yep. Yeah, they could have worked the clock a little bit more, and maybe Hendrickson thought they were going to do that, but he had an open shot. He drained it. So put a little more pressure on Hendrickson.
Well, and that just goes to show you that Sisson has the trust of Coach Bradley to be able, because I'm sure the coaching was, let's move the ball, let's work the clock, and let's give ourselves good shots. And then, I'm sure he wanted it to go another probably 10, 12, 15 seconds before they took a shot off the clock. But he trusts Sisson to take that shot all day.
Yeah, and we can't not talk about Robledo down here with that huge block
off the glass. Yeah, that
was
big time. And it angered the Hawk players. It was such a good block.
Because Disu had the ball on the near side, tried to get it in low. Easy layup shot. Robledo pinned it against the glass, knocked it off, and we got the ball, and then 2 points on this side, so basically almost a 4-point turnaround.
Great ball game here. Going to go down to the wire. We may even get extra time in this one.
So Disu throws the ball into number 23, Bullard. Bullard on the left side, gets it over to Williams, to Disu. They're kicking it around up top, over to the far side, over to Bullard.
They're trying
being
to find
guarded, drives in, off the glass. Oh! They're going to call a foul. That looked like a good block there by Robledo, but they will call contact.
Yeah, the Lions had great defense, and they kind of pinned him in, and it looked like it was all ball, but unless he hit him low, and we didn't see it, bodied him with his hip or something.
And that may be 5 fouls for Robledo. We'll see if that's the official word. I believe it is. Sickles is now coming in for Robledo, who leaves with 5 fouls. Bullard at the line. First one, no good.
These are clutch. I say it all the time. They don't call them easy throws.
So second one here for Bullard. It is up, and it is good.
1 or 2, we'll take that.
So it looks like we're going to now have full court press here. Lots of pressure, get the ball over to Sisson on the left side. Over to Stevens. Oh, and it's almost stolen. Stevens was able to get the ball, gets it over to Sickles across half court.
There's got to be a foul call on that. Sickles was getting hammered, poked away. They called a timeout, looks like.
I guess Leander may have called a timeout once we grabbed the ball.
1:39 on the clock. The Lions hanging on to a 4-point lead. It looks like I had the scoreboard wrong here on the stream, guys. I apologize. It is 63-59, not 63-60. So Lions holding on to that 4-point lead with under 2 minutes. We're at 1:39.
Yeah, I would imagine Coach Bradley is going to, play a little. Let's keep the ball and let's not take any crazy shots unless you have an easy layup.
And keep in mind, the Lions are in the bonus now, according to the scoreboard. They do have it at 7 fouls. But they show I guess we've committed 7. So it's Hendrickson that's in the bonus. Because if you look at that scoreboard.
Yeah, base the scoreboard, Hendrickson is in the bonus, yep.
So that's key for Hendrickson and the Lions in their defensive choices.
Yeah, so Hendrickson may have a foul or 2 to give. Seems like they've had a lot of fouls so far, but
it doesn't make much sense, but I'm going to not trust that scoreboard above us.
No.
I'm going to trust the one to the side that looks at like Hendrickson's in the bonus. Now, the Lions, with possession here, they just want to use as much time as they can.
Yeah, they want to keep the ball away. No turnovers, no silly fouls right here. Let's see if they can keep the ball. They're going to put a lot of pressure on. Sickles is going to be throwing the ball in here on the near side. He's able to throw it all the way across court to Hunter Stevens. Gets pressure by number 5, Walker. It gets it across, and it's knocked out of bounds by number 2, Williams.
Very alert by Sisson to not try to grab that ball after it was tipped.
Yeah, 1:33 left here in the fourth. Lions up by 4.
That's amazing. That was only 6 seconds. Seemed like an hour.
So they get the ball in. Oh, over to Stevens.
Good pass.
Oh, and he gets lots of contact. More contact. No foul. No foul. You've got to be kidding me. And they call a turnover there in the corner.
He raked it across his arm.
So Bullard now the ball drives inside, kicks it over to you-know-who, and it's no good. That is a rebound. Lots of contact.
Thank you.
And they
it's
finally
about time.
call the foul. I'm assuming it's on Disu, who shot that last three-pointer.
He was the only player there. It has to be.
So I guess that's 6 fouls on them now. Still not in the bonus.
1:11 left. 4-point line lead.
Get the ball into Stevens. Lots of pressure over to Sisson. Still in the backcourt. Lots of there's another little bit of contact there, so that should put them at the line. 1:04 left here in the fourth quarter. Lions are up by 4 points. And now they put the bonus up there. There we go.
And this is clutch here.
Yeah, these are free throws you got to make.
Stevens or Sisson who you want at the line there.
First one's good.
And that is why.
64-59.
They are consistently good at the stripe. Big one here.
Second one is good. 65-59. 1:04 left. They're going to bring in number 4, Ron, who's had a couple three-pointers.
Yeah, they're going to have to at this point because there's just over a minute left. They're down 6 now.
So, yeah, they're setting up in the corners right now. Hendrickson is. They bring the ball across. Bullard kicks it up to Ron. Up top to number 2, Williams.
Disu misses.
Rebound by Bullard goes up. Contact, no good. Rebound by Disu. Gets it in for the layup for 2 points, and then Hendrickson calls a timeout.
There's about 48 seconds left.
65-61. Good defense there by Leander, but Disu got in, was able to get the rebound and put it back up.
He was so hot early, it's hard to keep that torrid pace, and he's missed a couple of key three-pointers, whether that's the pressure of it being late or, like I said, numbers, statistics, they'll average out over time. You can still have a high shooting percentage. You're still going to miss some.
Yep.
So, and he didn't miss hardly any in the first 3 quarters.
No, it was almost effortless with him just throwing it up from wherever he wanted.
The Lions just hanging on to this 4-point lead here.
Yeah, I expect a lot of pressure once again by Hendrickson. They'll go for the steal. They'll go for the
We're going to see
foul.
some fouls here in a moment from either, Hendrickson. If they don't get a steal here quickly and the Lions are able to work it around just a few 3 or 4 passes, they're going to have to start fouling.
So I guess the play here for Leander is keep away if you can.
Right.
They're going to be flying all over the
Good
court.
luck.
Hendrickson players are. So Kais Wilson getting ready to throw the ball in. A little bit of pressure. They get it into Stevens. Contact over to Sisson. Gets it across half court. Oh, almost stolen by number 10, Lucio. Off his hand, off his knee into the Leander bench. So Leander has the ball with 42 seconds left.
Well, that clock is slow, isn't it?
It is. And Disu is guarding Sisson.
Right on the bench. Can't even back up.
Throws the ball way back to Hunter Stevens. He's able to get the ball now across half court. Over to Sickles on the far side. Back to Stevens. Over to Sisson. Lots of contact, and they are going to call a foul. It is.
Disu wanted to travel, but you can't bump him into a travel. And this is where you want Sisson.
Yep, Sisson.
Either behind the arc or on that three-point shot, or like I said earlier, open from 15.
So back at the line. Shooting first shot is good.
Big free throws by Sisson late.
66-61. He's here for a second shot. 34 seconds left here in the fourth period. It's up and good. Huge free throws right there. So Leander's putting a little bit of pressure on right now. Make him
6-point
move it
game.
up the court. They don't want to give him any easy shots. So Bullard drives in, lots of contact, and a layup. It's good. 26 seconds, and they call timeout.
We'll trade twos here.
Leander leading 67-63, 26 seconds left. You don't want to foul him for a three-point opportunity.
No.
You don't want to just let him drive into the lane either.
You play good defense as best you can. I mean, fouls are going to happen, but the key here is when you possess the ball that you don't turn it over and you're in the bonus, try to get fouled and get those points at the stripe, because right now it's keeping the Lions ahead.
Yeah, and Leander doesn't want to have any ticky-tack fouls at midcourt, stop the clock, and put them at the line either.
No. Although I'd be less comfortable with their free throw shooting.
So here we go. Lions throwing the ball in under their basket. Get the ball in to Sisson. Defended, tipped up, off, and turnover.
Wow, that was a nice.
And it is a layup there by Disu, 67 to now 65, 2-point game.
That was a great play there on the line to save that pass as it was going out of bounds.
So it looks like we have about 18 seconds left here in the fourth period. Don't want to have another one of those. They're only up by 2. I would imagine as soon as Leander gets the ball, and if they don't get a steal, then they're going to put them at the line, give Hendrickson enough time to get another shot.
Yeah, that may be the saving grace for Leander. And it may be the only option Hendrickson has if they don't get a quick steal. Lions holding on to this lead. They trailed basically for 3+ quarters here. Kind of took the lead a couple of times in the third period, lost it there at the end. Grabbed it here early fourth and have held on for most of this period.
So Wilson will be throwing the ball in with 18.52 seconds left here in the fourth. They set a pick, look to go long, get into Stevens. A little bit of contact over to Sisson. Oh, and they will call a foul on number 2,
It was
Williams.
a little bit of a late whistle, but it should have been a foul a little earlier.
So they will put Hunter Stevens at the line.
I'll take that.
With the bonus, 15.29 seconds left. Shooting 1 and 1 here.
Big free throws here, but I'll take Stevens at the line.
First one off the rim,
That's
no
tough.
good. He misses it. Hendrickson on the right side pushing it up, 11 seconds left in the game. They let him drive in, uncontested layup, and they tie the game. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3.
Timeout Lions.
3 seconds left. Leander has the ball. Tie game 67-67.
Wow.
Yeah, Bullard was able to get the ball go full court and was able to get the 2-point shot in. So Leander, I don't know if they're going to put any more time back on the clock.
There's enough time, even if you have to go full court.
So let's see if Leander can draw a foul, go to the line, see if they can earn it that way. Otherwise, they're going to have to get a shot off with about 3
unless
seconds.
it's just super foul. I don't really see the referees calling a foul here. They're going to swallow their whistle, I suspect.
Let's see if Hendrickson will put any pressure on the ball coming out from about a quarter of the way up the court on the near side. So Bradley is setting up a play out on the bench.
3.18 seconds, or we're going to extra time here.
No, I'd love for Hendrickson to put a lot of pressure on him. So, hey, if they want to foul him, that's fine. Looks like they may be putting a lot of pressure on Leander. They may try and go for that quick turnover here, see if they can get one. So Kais Wilson throwing the ball in, looking Logan Clark over to Sisson. Half-court shot, it's up. Oh, off the glass, no good. So we will go into overtime.
Yeah, tough break there.
67-67. It'll be a 4-minute overtime here. Wow. Another good game. Came down to the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, had a couple of really athletic plays by the Hawks, able to keep them in this ball game and result in a tie. So, you know, there were some late fouls that should have been called that weren't. They're just letting them play, and so Lions just need to adjust to that.
Yep. So we'll see here. Like you said, free throws are going to be key. You know, I'm sure Hendrickson's are going to go with what has been brought them this whole time. Bullard bringing the ball up, looking for Disu. And Leander, they've actually been spreading the ball around. We'll see if they can get some open three-pointers here. If they can get some shots here, we're going to go to jump ball. It's going to be Logan Clark against Disu.
Yeah. I suspect this is where the Hawks have a bit of an advantage. And not anything against Logan.
So the ball is given to Bullard. Sets up top, going right to left as you're listening. Kicks it over to Walker. Back to Bullard. Disu, long three-pointer. Short, no good. But they're able to get the rebound. That was Williams for Hendrickson. They get another opportunity. Disu is way out. Kick it over to Bullard, number 23, being guarded by Stevens. Drives in. Off the glass and the foul. It's good.
Wow. Tough break there. That was good defense.
Yeah, it looks like
drive.
Yeah, they may be calling that foul on Logan Clark, I believe. But yeah, no, good defense. A little bit of contact. He was able to control his body. He was able to put it off the glass and here for a three-point opportunity, leading 69-67. Free throw is up and it's good. 3-point lead for Hendrickson. They get the ball into Stevens. Lots of pressure up top. Get the ball over to Sisson on the three-point line, being guarded by Disu. Back to Stevens. Kicks it back out and it's turned over to Disu, who's going down uncontested, and he slams it home. Dang. Hendrickson now leading by 5. Sisson drives down quickly, goes in, goes around, kicks it out to Wilson. Drives in, kicks it back out to Stevens. And another steal there by number 5, Walker.
That should have been a foul instead of a steal.
And they're going to call a foul on Landon Sisson. They're going to call a 2-point. I don't know if they're in the bonus, if they're going to call that a deliberate foul. Looks like he was going for the ball. Hard foul, but he was going for the ball, but they're going to give him 2 shots. First shot is up and good, 73-67.
6-point lead here. Lions are going to have to find their range.
Next one is up and it's good. 74-67, 7-point. Lots of pressure by Bullard. Throw it across court. To Sisson, back to Stevens. Over to Sickles for 3. It's up. It's good.
Clutch three-pointer.
Cuts it to 4. 2:30 left here in overtime. Bullard brings it across half court. Being guarded by Stevens, drives down. Oh, throws it out of bounds. Turnover. Was looking to get it to number 35, Hester.
He was looking for an alley-oop.
I think he was.
And the pass, it was just a pass from Hester.
4-point game, 2:18 left here in overtime. Stevens dribbles across, being guarded by Walker. Kicks it over to Sisson. 3-pointer. Off the back of the rim, no good.
He almost had that one.
Rebound by Disu. Gets it up, lots of pressure there. He backs off. 4-point lead here, under 2 minutes. Hendrickson with the ball, being guarded by Stevens. Now Sickles comes out, a little bit more pressure. Gets it into the corner. Kicks it back out up top, over to the far wing. Sickles with a lot of pressure.
Away.
And foul.
Sisson got tired. The Hawks playing a little bit of keep away there, trying to burn clock with a 4-point lead.
Yeah, so they are going to put Bullard at the line with 1:40 left here in the game.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I believe Bradley was wanting them to put some of them at the line if they got the ball. So Bullard is here. First one is up, and it's good.
Clutch.
75-70. Hendrickson, they're in the double bonus at this point. Next one is up, and it's good.
Wow, 6-point game again.
So Stevens lets the ball roll. He picks it up near midcourt. Lots of pressure. Stevens gets over to Wilson, over to Sickles again for 3. In and out. No good. Rebound by Disu, and they're going to foul him there.
It was
1:30
almost
left.
in. It was that close. Sickles having a heck of a ball game here.
So Disu is walking up and will go to the line with 1:30 left. Hendrickson up by 6 points. Leander had a great opportunity right before overtime, but couldn't capitalize. Hendrickson made up some ground. Able to push into overtime. Now they're kind of pulling away up by 7 here with 1:30 left.
Yeah, you don't want Disu at the stripe.
Made the first one. Next one is up, and it's good. Ball comes in. Leander trailing by 8. Stevens for 3. Off the rim. No good. Rebound Bullard. Sickles trying to get a foul. They're not going to call it. They get the ball to number 2. Another lots of pressure over to Bullard. To Disu. Trying to play keep away here. Over to Williams. Back out. And there's a foul there. Sickles is able to get a foul.
1 second left.
Number 5, Walker.
There's 1 second left in the ball game. The Hawks are going to be able to squeak this one out.
Or 1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute. Oh, I thought that was 1.05.
8-point game here. And that's a 9-point game now, 79-70. Yeah, 1:05 left. We have a little microphone that's blocking part of the scoreboard here. Next one is up, and it is good. Now a 10-point game with the minute 5 left. Gets the ball in. Sickles brings it up. Half court, gets it to
Stevens.
Layup. Stevens, uncontested. Well, he gets contested, unable to drop it in. 55 seconds. Now Hendrickson is just playing keep away. Gets it to Disu. Gets it down low. In for an easy layup by number 2, Williams. So 12-point game here, 82-70. 38 seconds left. Sisson gets the ball over to Stevens for 3 in the corner, off the side of the backboard, no good.
He was going out of bounds when he was shooting that tough shot.
Now, there you go. Kais Wilson with the deflection, so Leander is able to get the ball. Sisson
20 seconds.
Kicks it over to Stevens for 3 in the corner. It's good. 73-82.
That'll help the stats, but at this point, it's
10 seconds left here in the game. And they're going to run the clock out here down to 6-5, and that will do it. Hendrickson able to control the game in overtime. 82-73, but another great game here for Leander, but Hendrickson was able to steal one here at the Lions Den.
Yeah, quite a battle by the Lions. They had their opportunities, unable to continue to capitalize as they had in the fourth period. In fact, Hendrickson made that run late to be able to tie the game, send it into overtime, where they really just took over.
They did.
And so we have a game coming up on Friday. Who we have on Friday, Mark?
Yeah, we have the first game against Vista Ridge. It will be at Vista Ridge. Of course, that will be an emotional game with the events that happened recently and a lot of the players. So we'll be looking forward to that game. That begins, I believe, at 7. We'll see what time it's scheduled at. But we'll be here at SHN Sports. We'll be broadcasting the game. Mark Sickles here with Chuck Kracy.
None of them are easy, Mark.
Nope, they aren't. And it may be this way throughout the entire season. But I'd rather have exciting basketball than boring basketball.
And I'd like to also be winning going towards the end of the year than early in district, because down the stretch, those games become more and more important. So come out to Vista Ridge on Friday to watch the Lions on the road take on the Rangers. If you are out of state and can't make it for some reason, or if you're just somewhere here in town and can't make it, no lame excuses, but tune in if you can't catch it. If you want to watch video, get with the Booster Club, Melissa Sickles or Mark or I, and we'll get you the link.
Yep. So for Chuck Kracy, I'm Mark Sickles. We're here from Leander. Final score was 82-73 Hendrickson. And we will see you on Friday night. Good night.
Good night.